Do you have something that's upbeat? Yeah, it is a meld of some various genres, the 70s, the 80s. I mean, that could fit then, fit now. What do you got?
Yeah, let's do the good news. All right, so yeah, this one just style-wise, you're gonna notice a little bit more twangy. And again, you got to be cautious with twangy these days, because if you write something too twangy, nobody's going to be able to get it cut because it's too much. But sometimes it just fits. And also sometimes if you do it in just the right way, it sounds like something that could be comfortable on today's radio and a hit today, but also might have been a big song back in 70s or 80s. And it's just able to cross that generation gap. And we think we did a good job with this one, so we'll see. I'm not too sure. Kind of a cool story. Co-writer showed up, and he was having a bad day, having a really bad day. He said, oh man, my washer and dryer's broken. The ignition switch in the van is all jacked up. And I said, sounds like a good song. Keep it coming, Will. What's you got? And so we literally started with those lines, because those are real things happening in his life.
That's storytelling.
Oh yeah, it's also just life in a song. That's what it is. It's looking around you and being aware of everything that could be thrown in, because we all want to relate. We've all had days when the washer and dryer goes out or the car breaks down, and how do you make that into a song that everybody wants to hear? Put it into good news. You put it into a positive spin on it, and hopefully it comes out sounding like this. Yeah, here we go. Well, the washing machine still needs to be fixed, and the van could use a new ignition switch. There's a loose board squeaking on the back porch steps. The front yard knee-high weeds are a mess, but the good news is you got the red dress on. The good news is we got all night long to get gone. Find a little juke joint and cut up a rug. Yeah, the good news is when the going gets rough, we got more than enough of this thing called love. The good news is it's all good with us. Well, the boss man screaming no overtime, and the cops clocked me 50 and 25. The postman brought another stack of bills. Your salon raised the rates on hair and nails, but the good news is got the red dress on. The good news is we got all night long to get gone. Find a little juke joint, cut up a rug. Yeah, the good news is when the going gets rough, we got more than enough of this thing called love. The good news is, well, it's all good with us. There's enough bad on the 5 o'clock news. They ain't gonna catch us singing them blues, 'cause you got me and I got you. And the good news is you got the red dress on. The good news is we got all night long to get gone. Find a little juke joint, cut up a rug. Yeah, the good news is when the going gets rough, we got more than enough of this thing called love. The good news is we got a roof over our head. The good news is we got a big old bed. Oh yeah, all the good news is, well, it's all good with us. It's all good. We got some Pendleton whiskey. It's all good. Some Sauvignon Blanc.
I think we need a refill.
Oh yeah, that's even good news too.
I got you covered. Little Pendleton. That is a great song.
Thank you. So
That
anyway, you
is
can kind of see how that would be
right.
Still suitable in today's market, but also it has tradition to it. Has a little bit of influence from back in the day, which we always want to do, because that's where we came from. That's what we grew up listening to, and want to keep that going as long as possible before it gets too hip hop and too urban, rap and all that stuff.
Unless it's Keith Urban.
Unless it's Keith Urban, yeah.
Yeah, you can go Keith Urban all day long.
All day, yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Keith did kind of make a change in the music genres too. I mean, he brought a whole different influence with his Australian kind of
he did, yeah.
mojo.
Made it a little bit more sophisticated, which I liked. It
I do
went from
too.
Country went from being backwoods bumpkins to all of a sudden, hey, look at, sound kind of cool and have a cool sound and a very polished, sophisticated sound. And I loved it. I thought it was great.
I agree with you. You could change the lyrics out on that. I'd offer one suggestion.
What's that?
Pink camo.
Pink camo? Okay.
You got your pink camo on. See how that works? That works really well.
Pink camo on. That could work. All right, I'll try to incorporate.
Let's see.
Good news is you got the pink camo on. Good news is we got all night long to go hunt some boar. Stab him in the chest with my spear. You can do that?
It worked.
Okay, good.